in Johnson City, our vast park system is built on the natural beauty of this area. Johnson City Parks and Recreation provides green space, recreation centers, and unlimited programming so that our citizens and visitors can stay physically active and engaged in the community. Powell Square Park, nestled in the South Side neighborhood, is the city's oldest park. The 1.4-acre neighborhood park has provided green space since 1988 to the residents of the Tree Streets. An outdoor pavilion serves as a gathering place for residents to picnic and enjoy time with family, neighbors, and friends. A multi-use playing field gives way to an evening pickup game, and the playground area provides countless hours of physical activity for the neighborhood children. Rotary Park is a 10.4-acre park located between Oakland Avenue and Broadway, adjacent to the Girl Scout camp. 6 covered picnic shelters are scattered throughout the natural setting, which provides a cool retreat for families and groups to gather for picnics from April through October. The area has a large green space for organized games, restrooms, and a playground. Dedicated in 1956, the property was given to the city by a developer, the Carnegie Realty Company, whose principals were 2 Rotarians, Louis and Harry Gump. The Rotary Club has been a mainstay of support since the park's inception, constructing the London Pavilion in 1956, Gump in 1964, and Harris in 1969. Wallace Pavilion was completed in 1975, followed by the Long Pavilion. The park was completed in 1984 with the addition of the Norton Pavilion. Carver Park started out as Sir Joy Pool, which was operated by a private sector group. In the 1940s, Louis Gump donated the 6-acre site to the city for a neighborhood park. A lighted softball field was added in 1952, and in 1959, a recreation center was opened for public use. Adjacent properties were purchased, and the park site was increased by approximately 40%, adding new outdoor basketball courts, playground, picnic pavilion, and a walking trail. The center received both structural and cosmetic repairs with the project, celebrated with a dedication ceremony in the spring of 1999. In 2005, a new recreation center was constructed, with amenities including a weight room, art room, meeting space, kitchen, game and teen room, computer lab, library, and gymnasium. Willow Springs Park is a community park encompassing 36 acres in southwest Johnson City between Huffine and Antioch Roads. It was named after a dairy that operated near the site around the turn of the century. The master plan for the whole park emphasizes creative, unstructured family play, with trails to explore, lots of open fields for running and jumping and kite flying, walking paths for fun and fitness, and habitats for nature studies. Throw a blanket on the ground for a casual picnic, or choose a shelter for a family reunion. The possibilities are endless. Established in 1998, the architectural designs for the shelter and light fixtures are reminiscent of styles prevalent during Johnson City's earliest days. Our heritage is also the inspiration for the name of the playground, Johnson's Depot. In the mid-1850s, Henry Johnson, who later became the city's first mayor, built a general store and post office. In 1857, when rail service was established in this area, a depot was constructed. The growing community was first known as Johnson's Tank and then Johnson's Depot until its incorporation as Johnson City in 1869. The playground design features train and village-themed play elements. The playground is arranged in 3 pods to accommodate different types of play, and even a water tank that provides both seating and shade for adult supervision. It's an environment sure to excite the imagination and foster creative play. The site offers panoramic views of Buffalo Mountain with paved and lighted walking trails and a sand volleyball court. A 1.6-acre plot has been provided for our canine citizens to play without the restraint of a leash. The Johnson City Dog Park was the result of a cooperative effort between the Friends of Johnson City Dog Park Association and the city. Built with funds provided by pre-membership sales, commemorative brick sales, and personal donations, the off-leash area provides a safe, enclosed place for dogs to play and gives dog owners a place to socialize with one another. Winged Deer Park provides a northern gateway to the city. Established in 1991, this 200-acre district park was previously owned by the J. Norton Arney family, which operated the property as a farm from the 1940s through the early 1970s. The city purchased the property in 1985. The original farmhouse was converted into what is now the administration office for the department. It includes a meeting room, working offices, and a landscaped patio area with a small gazebo. The park's amenities include 5 lighted softball fields, 3 lighted soccer fields, athletic office and scorer's tower, batting cages, 18-hole disc golf course, small playground located in the softball complex, half-mile track, and paved and lighted walking trails which wind through the forested section of the park. The park's historical area is home to 2 relocated structures of historical significance to the community. The Robert Young Cabin is one of the city's oldest dwellings. The cabin was moved to Winged Deer Park from Optimist Park in 1996. Built in the early 1770s, the cabin sat on family property located near Brush Creek. The U.S. government purchased a portion of the Young's family property for the National Soldiers' Home and was restored in 1938 by the John Sevier chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. The cabin was again renovated following its move to Winged Deer Park. Since the cabin was moved from its original location, it is not eligible for National Historical status, but the original logs and configuration of the cabin remain intact. The cabin sits adjacent to the Massengill Monument, a statue of Henry Massengill. From 1937 until 1990, a statue of Henry Massengill and his pioneer family stood in North Johnson City at the intersection of 2 highways leading to Bristol and Kingsport. Due to a state highway improvement project, the 24-foot statue was moved to Winged Deer Park in 1990. The monument was originally erected by Dr. Samuel Evans Massengill of Bristol, Tennessee, to commemorate his great-great-grandfather as well as all pioneers. Henry Massengill came from North Carolina to the Watauga settlement in 1769. Henry's wife was a sister of William Cobb, whose residence, Rocky Mount, located north of Winged Deer Park, served as the capital of the Southwest Territory in 1790. The Quillen Historical Tree Arboretum was dedicated in 1994 in honor of former Congressman James H. Quillen in appreciation for his outstanding service to the people. The Arboretum features trees donated by Stanley LeMaster and Theodore Klein of Louisville, Kentucky, and all have fascinating ancestors. Each tree is accompanied by a plaque giving its genealogy, and all are related by seeds or grafts to historic trees. The Arboretum was made possible by the Earth Kids Environmental Club under the guidance of instructor Kathy Glenn. Winged Deer's Lakefront Boardwalk is a great place to enjoy the shoreline, take a stroll, or do a little fishing. The boardwalk was made possible through joint efforts of the city and the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, with funding support from the Federal Aid in Sport Fish Restoration Program. Designed to accommodate multiple needs, there are sections where the railing is lowered for the ease of fishing by physically challenged visitors and children. Handicap parking and access is provided from the TWRA boat ramp side of the boardwalk. Total project value was over $200,000, which includes $170,000 funding by TWRA, the City of Johnson City, and Ben Sharpstein, who made a personal contribution of $25,000 in honor of his parents. An additional $30,000 was contributed through donated labor and discounted material. The Patey Company provided materials below cost, and the Carter County Work Camp assisted in completion of the deck. May 20th, 2000 marked the opening of the public boat ramp C.B. Kinch Landing at Winged Deer Park. The boat ramp was a joint effort between the city and the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency and provides a much-needed launch site for area residents and many tournaments that have a positive economic impact on the city. The ramp provides 3 launching lanes and is served by lighted and paved parking for 60 vehicles with trailers plus 25 car spaces. The ramp provides year-round access, including low water launching to a level of 1,335 FSL. Also dedicated in 2000 was the Shoreline Pavilion, donated by local residents Bill and Martha Nan Meredith in honor of their son, Matthew Isaac Meredith. The Meredith Pavilion is a fitting tribute to Matt, who enjoyed sharing the outdoors with his family. The open-air pavilion measures 50 feet by 30 feet and offers a panoramic view of Boone Lake. Access is via the boat ramp parking lot, which includes handicapped accessible parking. What could be more enjoyable than packing a blanket and picnic basket and bringing the family for a free lakeside concert? Winged Deer Park's Goulding Amphitheater was added to the Shoreline venue in 2006 by the family of Dr. Clarence Goulding Jr. The grass-seating amphitheater has a beautiful view of Boone Lake and is a peaceful and serene place to enjoy family entertainment and fun. In September of 2007, the Melba Jean Goulding Playground structure is the largest in the park system and provides youth ages 5 through 12 a fun, safe area to play. The Goulding family's $126,000 donation to the department is their way of giving back to a community they love. Because of their support of Parks and Recreation, our citizens and visitors have been able to enjoy great family resources in the amphitheater, and our youth have a great source of physical activity in the new play area. The Lakefront Festival Plaza area provides endless opportunities for families, friends, groups, and organizations to enjoy the outdoors. Special events provide movies by the lake, free concerts, boating attractions, biking events, and sand volleyball. The forested section of the park hosts tulip poplars, hemlock, and a variety of oaks. The bird life, especially in the spring when the migratory birds pass through our area, is a birder's paradise. The park's signature wildflower, the Virginia bluebell, is at its peak in March and early April. The park supports a variety of other wildflower species and animal habitats. It's a great place to get away and enjoy a peaceful walk. Surrounded by the beauty of nature, guided hikes are available for groups of 10 or more. Buffalo Mountain Park began operating as a city park in 1986 as part of a Tennessee Homecoming project through the special use permit with the U.S. Forest Service. The land became city-owned property in 1994 through a land swap with the U.S. Forest Service involving city-owned land in Unicoi County. The park is located in South Johnson City near Pine Oaks Golf Course and Tipton Haynes Historical Site. The 725-acre natural resource is located on the north slope of Buffalo Mountain and consists of steep topography and densely forested land. The park functions as a nature preserve primarily for hiking, picnicking, and nature programming. The heavily forested area of the park is a refuge for a vast array of birds, wildflowers, wildlife, and trees. Established in the mid-1930s, Memorial Stadium was constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps. It was originally operated independently as Roosevelt Memorial Stadium. The stadium came under the jurisdiction of Parks and Recreation in 1961 and consists of a 9-acre football field named after former Johnson City resident Steve Spurrier. The field is used primarily for Science Hill High School home football games. Kiwanis Park, established in 1949, is a neighborhood park which has lighted basketball courts, a sand volleyball court, playground, Little League ball fields, picnic tables, and a multi-use building used for art classes, karate, and various neighborhood gatherings. Also located on this 9-acre plot is Beeson Hall, which was donated to the city by Calvary Presbyterian Church in 1988. The former Scout Hall was used for basketball and dance through 1991, and in 1992 to 1998 it housed the Road Company, a community theater group, and was used as a performance venue. The facility is currently being used by the Johnson City Housing Authority as a boxing gym. Carnegie Park, formerly known as J.C. Park, is a 5-acre neighborhood park established in 1945. The park consists of 2 lighted girls' softball fields, restroom, shelter, basketball court, and playground. The neighborhood surrounding the park is actually part of a 128-block area that was laid out for development in 1889, named the Carnegie Addition. The name serves to recognize and preserve the identity of this area and the historical significance of the original development plan, which played a role in Johnson City's growth over the years. Civitan Park was established in 1963 on the site of a former landfill. This 33-acre community park has undergone a total renovation for primary use as a soccer facility. The development includes 5 lighted soccer fields, concession area with restrooms, sand volleyball courts, playground, and a 1.57-mile walking trail connecting Lyons, Civitan, and Rotary Parks. In 1961, the city and the Civitan Club entered into an agreement that allowed the Civitan Club to help plan and develop the park with financial and in-kind services from the club. This was the beginning of a 40-year-plus relationship between the city, its Parks and Recreation Department, and the club and its civic leadership. Adjacent to Freedom Hall Civic Center, the department's indoor pool was built in 1972. The Freedom Hall Pool Facility offers a variety of opportunities ranging from water aerobics, water walking, swim lessons, lifeguard classes, kayak roll classes, lap swim, and open swim. Metro Kiwanis Park is a 15-acre community park used primarily for softball league play, but includes a reservable picnic shelter, playground, and tennis courts. Friendship Gardens, a 3-acre parcel located along Knob Creek Road, was adopted by Sister Cities International in 1982, honoring our sister cities. Chief Junaluska, a 30-foot carving honoring the American Indian, stands watch majestically over the gardens. Junaluska was carved by craftsman Peter Wolf Toth in 1986 out of chestnut oak. Nestled between Civitan Park and the Johnson City Country Club, Lions Park covers 8 acres. The park serves as home for 2 American Little League fields and a covered picnic shelter with restrooms and kitchen, which was constructed with funds donated by the Lions Club. The complex along Liberty Bell Boulevard consists of 3 ball fields: Charlie Roller, Bud Seaver, and John Broyles, a skate park, and the Liberty Bell Tennis Center. The ball fields are used primarily for the Johnson City Schools, Babe Ruth League, and weekend tournaments. The Liberty Bell Tennis Center has 14 lighted tennis courts. The department provides summer tennis instruction with an average attendance of 300 per day. The facility is also used by the Mountain Empire Tennis Association. The Johnson City Skate Park, constructed in 1999. The design features a variety of elements targeting a range of abilities for beginners as well as advanced skaters, with a good flow between and among various obstacles and boundary areas. The Paul Christman Park is a 1/2-acre neighborhood park. It has a small picnic shelter, playground area, and a multi-use basketball court. The park provides a gathering spot for neighborhood children and families. Offering year-round activities for the whole family, the Legion Recreation Center facility includes a gymnasium, meeting party rooms, kitchen, billiards, classes in dance, skating, sports clinics, teen program, after-school activities, and a homeschool physical education program. The department's outdoor swimming pool is located at this facility and operates Memorial Day through Labor Day each year. The pool also hosts annual special events such as the dog swim and Just Say Yes to Fishing and No to Drugs. The construction of the Legion Recreation Center began in 1948 and was completed in 1950. The adjacent baseball stadium, Cardinal Park, was completed in 1950. The 5-acre field, named for Howard Johnson, the department's first park director, is used by professional Appalachian League Baseball, Science Hill High School, and East Tennessee State University. Amenities include a concession area, clubhouse, press box, and restrooms. Renovations of the stadium began in 1994 with new grandstand seating, restrooms, press box, and team facilities. The lighting was upgraded in 1995. home of the National Little League. Keystone Park consists of 2 Little League fields, a concession area, and a small playground. Since 1986, Princeton Arts Center has served as the department's artistic and cultural resource, offering a variety of programs and instruction for youth and adults in art, music, dance, sculpture, workshops, and special events throughout the year. The center offers artist exhibit space on a monthly basis and a traveling art program. The center offers an extensive preschool cultural program for those up-and-coming artists. Veterans Park is a quarter-acre park adjacent to Southside School and in the heart of the Southside neighborhood. Multi-use picnic tables and benches provide the neighborhood with a gathering place and an attractive entrance to the school. In total, Johnson City Parks and Recreation provides 19 parks, 5 recreation centers, 19 tennis courts, 52 athletic fields, and 2 swimming pools. Stay tuned to learn more about these facilities. Log on to the website www.johnsoncitytn.org. Call us at 423-283-PLAY. That's 423-283-7529. Or just come join the fun in Johnson City.